good bag. I love this bag.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I know, I should have bought it when I saw it. It's one of the better ones because it actually looks like the...
Yeah. When I went to Japan, that's the bag I used.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another edition of the Murphy Street Podcast. My name is Murphy. Joining me as always are the two gentlemen to my left. Bronson, tell everybody what's up.
What's up, everyone?
And also to my right, CeeLo.
Hey, what's up?
Rules of Murphy Street are simple. Shoes and slippers at the door, come inside, and let's talk story. All right, so today we will be talking about a couple cool new drops that have happened both on television and then also in the realm of toys. I guess we'll start with WandaVision. It is like Marvel meets A Clockwork Orange meets...
Like, Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah, Leave It to Beaver, exactly. So WandaVision, the trailer for that dropped, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have no idea what to think about it. And I'm pretty sure that was the whole point. It is like nothing you've ever seen before, and again, we kind of tried to do our best to help you understand exactly what it is that we saw in case you haven't seen it yet. If you have seen it, then you understand our confusion and our discombobulment. That's a word. But you know what? I guess what did you see with WandaVision, or what can you tell people about what you saw for WandaVision?
I think it's going to be the Disney Plus series that opens the door to a lot of the different multiverse happenings across Marvel.
Right.
And so I think it's a very good entrance into Phase 4, which was what we're all waiting for, essentially. And this is going to open the door to the Eternals, to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I think it'll introduce a lot more characters than what we're privy to right now. There's rumors about her children coming on board, which her children are part of the new Avengers, which is a big rumor that will be part of Phase 5, possibly. They throw in a lot of cool Easter eggs to the old comics, where it looks like Vision's dressed in his old costume.
Yes.
And Wanda Maximoff is dressed in her comic book costume.
I saw that as well.
But it looks cool. I don't know what to expect. I think they're very brave on this show. I don't feel like we've seen something like this that has a throwback to that old sitcom era, especially within something as large as what we know the MCU to
Marvel Cinematic, yes. So, what is it? Doctor Strange Part 2, Multiverse of Madness? Yeah. So, of course, as we had alluded to earlier, it is Doctor Strange kind of instructing Wanda Maximoff on how to use her skills. I'm wondering if we get to I'm wondering where we are in that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, to see what she either has learned or what she can implement, how she's going to mind bend everything in here. Because I'm thinking that what we're looking at is scenes from her mind.
Yeah. And it's interesting because Vision's dead.
Right.
So we don't know,
yes.
What part of the universe this is, because somehow he's been resurrected, or, it is just in her mind.
Right.
Which could lead him to coming back. I don't know.
Which is the funniest thing, because the last time we see Vision, he turns into pretty much dry dog doodle. Right? He just turns gray and is just a lump on the ground. So we forget that he's dead. And what reminds us is a scene in the car where he's talking to, and this is another question that I have. Her name is Catherine Hahn. Vision kind of touches her and almost like awakens her out of this trance. And she asks him, "Oh, am I dead?" And he's like, "No." Why would you ask that? And then she tells him, "Well, because you are." That kind of at least tells me, all right, this takes place after Infinity War. At least we know that much. Then again, I also have to wonder, like, okay, well, what direction are we going in if we're channeling Vision? Mm-hmm. So what about you, Bronzy? What did you see?
I like that 50s era look, like those sitcoms and kind of like I Love Lucy, that type of era. But I thought that was pretty dope how they opened up with that, and then they kind of like dived into the more modern stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was a very short trailer, so we still have more to learn about it, right?
But the different scenes that they take us through and the different artistic techniques that they employ Like that one time Vision sitting at the table is like, oh, well, I think what she means to say is, and then they have that other guy on the side just repeating, where are you from?
Yeah.
Where are you, or like something like that. It's just like, whoa, that's almost like, it has like a Jordan Peele feel, you right?
Yeah,
like, it's really disorienting, and I don't know how better to say it than exactly that. It's disorienting in both time, as far as like watching the motifs change. Like we go from a current time straight back to 50s. I don't know which portion we're going to be living in, so I'm assuming episode 1 will start in the 1950s, and maybe we'll work our way in. I don't know who the directors are on these. Do you?
For this one, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be like The Mandalorian, where you'll have like one new director. Yeah, right, exactly. Which I feel like this show is tailor-made for.
Yes.
You know, it's just be like, just choose different people. I'd love it if Quentin Tarantino did one. So I guess my next question for you would be, or for you guys would be, so give me 2 names at least. Who do you want to see, and who do you expect to see?
I'm hoping her children are in it.
Okay.
Because you have Wiccan and you have Speed. They're part of the new Avengers, which is a big rumor of where Marvel wants to go.
Okay.
And they also appear in X-Men, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that sounds about right.
And I think one of the biggest things of Phase 4 is when is the X-Men and when is the Fantastic Four going to possibly join everybody now that Disney has acquired everything. Because I'm sure the drop will be a movie.
Well, I'm guessing Fantastic Four might even be teased in the She-Hulk. I'm guessing, just because of her relation to Fantastic Four. But again, that's just guessing. But sorry, so you are hoping to see
the kids, because there's so much background with the kids in the comic universe, which direction they could go. I'm hoping they bring the kids in, because I think that'll allow Marvel to slowly start teasing the big, reveal. But I think they could start teasing all of this stuff.
Absolutely.
In it, and see and give us a hint of what direction they're going.
What about who you would want to see?
Pretty much. I have more of an interest in Wiccan, because she was part of the new Avengers.
So
Wiccan and Speed, I think.
Who you would hope to see and who you'd want to see is pretty much related.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I did ask. So who do I hope to see? I hope to see her brother. Is it Quicksilver?
Yeah. Even though he's died already.
You're right. Vision's dead. Yeah, exactly. So because of the fact that we understand that Vision is dead and he's now in here, I'm hoping that it's a collection of people, or that we come across people that really meant, because I will say this, and I really wish they could have saved that guy for just a little bit more. So I do hope that we see him back. Who do I want to see?
Do you want him back with or without his accent?
I like the accent. Who do I expect to see? I expect to see Captain America.
You think so?
Captain America. Yes,
For me, that would be more of a want, not.
Really? Well, and so I don't want to see him, because I feel like he doesn't belong in that realm. He's too tangible. He's too visceral. Like everything
that would be too easy for them to
But you may have a point, because I mean, by the looks of like the filming, they want to make it like a 1950s, and that's kind of generic.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
But I'm just going off of news, and he's out of the MCU.
Right? Yeah. Yes.
It'd be cool to see.
He did announce his retirement well into Endgame, but
you never know.
Who knows, right? Exactly. Everybody needs an extra buck now and again. Especially if he's so bored that he's posting selfies. You guys! But yeah, so those are my 2. What about you, Brad?
For me, I would say any characters from like the X-Men universe, like you would say, that would be dope. Yeah. I know like Scarlet Witch and all of that, they have connections to Magneto and stuff, so it would be dope to have some characters from X-Men, but any X-Men characters, I would be excited about.
And honestly, they don't even have to mix the X-Men into like the Avengers MCU that we know, just because they have the option of creating a new universe.
Yeah.
Right? It could be completely separate at this point.
She just dropped it for a day in class.
Yeah.
It's like what is that? What was that? That show that had 2D. Yeah. But anyway, it probably is outside of your realm of experience, because you're old. But yeah, no, I'm thinking like that would be cool if she drops in for like a day of class at Professor X's.
That'll be dope.
Yeah. Okay, so we got your who you hope to see. Who do you expect to see?
At least one of the Avengers. I don't care who shows up.
The facts of life. That's the name
Oh,
of the
that's
show.
right. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's,
See, look,
that's
Jesus, I was like,
random box you see.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
You jerks, making me feel like I'm an old man. But I'm
You're
sorry.
an old man.
I'm sorry.
That's
Okay.
right, that's right.
Who did you say?
At least any of the Avengers. I don't care who, but
You gotta care. Okay, so how's about this? And I just want to ask this. Avengers, what was it? Avengers 2 Age of Ultron. We first come across Wanda Maximoff and Quicksilver when they were inside the thing, and they were kind of wondering if they should release them or not. What happens is when Tony Stark finally gets through, lo and behold, Wanda Maximoff is able to like sneak behind him, and she puts a spell on him. Whatever happened with that? Because that was kind of the thing that drove him to create Vision, and then she was the very one who said like he's not going to stop, because she put that thing in his mind. But we never got any closure as far as that spell wore off. I guess another question that I'm putting out there is, do we see Tony Stark at some point in here as well?
That would be pretty cool,
right?
Yeah.
Because she does have that spell on.
I feel like that would be more of my want, but not what I expect.
Moving on to our next topic. Bronson came in clutch today because he shot
side-blinded. That's what happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Apparently, there's gonna be a Mando Monday.
Mando Monday
for the new season of Mandalorian season 2. Hasbro and other partners have decided to drop merchandise each week until I think December.
December 31st.
For us collectors, that's kind of like a slap, like a major slap in the face. Like, wake up!
Yeah.
We're dropping merch.
More, not just merch, more merch.
Every week.
They came with some heavy hitters.
Some heat. Like they could have broke this up. They could have dropped one a week, not a set.
Yeah. For us Black Series collectors, we could collect Black Series. They dropped what, 5 figures? 5 figures.
Yes.
No, Carrie is a Target exclusive.
Target exclusive.
My apologies.
No.
And we have Amazon exclusive Mandalorian and Death Trooper. We have the IG-11 GameStop Best Buy Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. Now these all are like re-releases, but they're all repaints.
Yeah.
But they included a new series called the
Credit Collection.
The Credit Collection.
Yes.
Credit collection.
Which comes with an accessory now of the Mandalorian credits. And they're the difference with these figures now, they're on card backs. And then on top of that, we were slapped with another thing, right? The Walgreens exclusive.
Yep.
Mahalo to sponsors Garen Chun and From the Heart Hawaii.